I'm only the fourth best.
Charlotte measuring her opponent. Oh, knee drop. Woo. Well scouted by Baszler. Nasty kick. And she quickly turned that around.
Woo.
One move after another.
Boo the woo. Wow. How you gonna block some shit?
Rowdy Buster. And that's now more effective because of how Shane has been breaking her down all match long.
Ah, I did it too early. Yeah. I did that too early, and then I missed that. But I'm not afraid, because I'm Charlotte Flair, and I kick out of everything. Because I'm Charlotte Flair. Michael Cole, haven't you been listening?
Charlotte turns it around. Oh, reverse back elbow. So precise.
A reverse back elbow.
Taking steps toward the top rope. Flying.
What the hell is her signature?
It might only be Hart keeping Shayna Baszler in this match. These are the moments professionals train for. When you are at your breaking point. Knee drop hits the mark.
Move, bro.
Strong takedown. And going for body blows is a good way to drain your...
Give me that rage. Since I don't know what her damn finisher is, her signature is.
Ooh, saw it coming and hit him with a shot to the face.
Maybe we just do eat defeat. Wow.
Nasty chop delivered by Charlotte. Natural selection. Does Charlotte cap this off? Cover.
Of course.
Charlotte with the victory. Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair.
It's almost like I'm mad I won.
Flair overcame the odds, the mind games, and Shayna Baszler. While Charlotte is the winner.
So back in those crack.
Charlotte. Oh, so you can show up here, but not for your matches? Never said I was the one who'd be facing you. Maybe you need to read your messages more carefully next time, Charlotte. Whatever, Bailey. I thought you were coming alone, Tiffany.
Bailey wanted to come too.
And why wouldn't I? We're more than just a team. We're family. Tiffany knows she belongs by my side.
More like safely under your thumb. Remember, Tiffany, real growth happens when you step out on your own, not when you're overshadowed by someone else.
You mean step out and follow you? You're not looking for her independence, Charlotte. You just want her under your wing because you know her potential for Team WWE.
I'm just reminding Tiffany of who inspired her to be here in the first place. It's not about control. It's about rekindling that spark. Seems like you're scared she might remember her own strength or see how little you really have.
Charlotte, I'll face you any day, any place.
Then why did you send Shayna to face her last time?
I was delegating responsibility, but Shayna didn't get the job done. So now I'll step up and show you what true leadership is about. Let's do it on Mutiny Turf this week.
Fine with me. It's about time Tiffany saw firsthand what real leadership is. Not just directives, but inspiring action. Maybe she'll see why she admired what I stand for.
What she'll see is me exposing you as a fraud. And she'll see it from the best seat in the house, as a special guest referee.
Okay.
Tiffany, when you're out there calling the shots, just give me a fair chance to show what I can do. I'll show you one wrestler to idolize and one to despise.
First of all, no one gives a shit about Tiffany Stratton. Like, why are we going this hard for Tiffany Stratton? We should be going this hard for, like, Jade Cargill. Second of all, The two of them, assuming you actually show up this time, the two of them don't even sound like they're in an argument. Like the way they're reciting the lines, like they don't sound like, and it's like for people that do promos, like wrestling promos, they don't even sound like they're mad at each other. No one cares about Tiffy time. I'm actually really upset this whole thing is about Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton is here as our special guest referee.
Trash. Now the funny thing is, I've never played this before. I've never seen this online. I don't know the outcome, the decisions, or whatever the case may be. But if I had to take a wild guess, I'm going to be Tiffany Stratton, and they're going to make me choose between Charlotte and Bayley.
Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, Tiffany Stratton.
Tonight, Tiffy time means it's time for her to officiate this match. But do we really think she's going to be impartial?
Oh, with Bayley involved, I'd say that's highly unlikely. She's going to have Stratton do whatever it takes to make sure she comes out on top.
Let's see how Stratton calls this match.
It's a mutiny.
Charlotte Flair steps into NXT in royal purple.
No one cares. Because there's no point in like the computer being the special guest referee.
And the foundation of the women's division.
In the mind of many already.
No, she does not have mutiny trunks on. Welcome home, my arse.
Charlotte sending a message that she's got more.
Oh, I am Charlotte Flair.
She comes here
Hit Bayley with 3 combos.
The same gear from her match against Bayley at Clash of Champions 2019.
Bayley won that match by using an exposed turnbuckle. And I doubt she's going to get a more favorable referee.
Kick that bitch in the face.
Tiffany Stratton donning the stripes.
Tiffany grew up idolizing Charlotte Flair. I've got to believe she'll call this one straight. All the way up and all the way down. Fall away slam. A nice kick.
Not to the kip up.
Boom.
The Queen strikes with the big boot. Bayley not looking very role model-like there. Quite the opposite, in fact. She's being made somewhat of an example here. Yeah, as Charlotte was clearly asserting her dominance. And knew what was coming there. These two reaching
Continue the onslaught on Bayley because you're Charlotte Flair and you get everything.
Yeah, Charlotte's unrelenting and making Bayley absolutely suffer for it.
Oof. And she anticipated what was coming. Boom! An elusive Bayley there. Great way to
Not the chop block.
The momentum and buy yourself some time.
Wow.
Denied with an elbow.
What is this hose?
Takedown.
The hell is her signature move?
Helicopter spin. This is ridiculous. This is insulting. This is a shoulders down. This could be it. And she breaks free before a 1 count. Such a timely kick out.
That was a very even count. Can't find any flaws with it.
Charlotte with a nice reversal. Knew what was coming there. Oh, clothesline. Set hard.
Ah, okay, it's a corner. It's a corner move. Wow. I figured it had to be a... I'm like, that's the only thing I haven't tried yet.
And Bayley never saw that coming. Woo! That kick will stop you in your tracks. Able to save herself there. Just like that, she turned it around. Bayley did her homework there.
Grab Bayley in the ring and set her up for a figure 8 submission.
In a well-timed counter. Leg takedown to superstar. Finishes with a bridge.
This is why ring awareness is your friend. The pin attempt undone by proximity to the ropes.
Range down an elbow in retaliation. And now propped up in the corner. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Just defiantly fighting off her opponent. Oh my, dragon screw targeting the ankle. The legs are a base that you do not want to lose.
Chopping down the tree at the base here.
Charlotte set her up for
I didn't even try to do it that time.
This could be incredible. Right here in the heart of mutiny.
Bailey's begging Tiffany to break the hold. Stratton's supposed to be impartial.
The deck does not look as stacked as Bailey had hoped.
This hoe.
For neutrality, Saxton.
Bailey's taking advantage.
A quick count, and this one's over.
And just when it seemed like Tiffany was going to uphold the integrity of this match.
That's the influence of mutiny. They play by their own rules, and now
Yep,
Tiffy
can't
time
trust those
means
blonde,
winning
those
time for Bailey.
can't trust those fake plastic blondes.
She knows she crossed the line.
And that's exactly
They always go where the
what
money
Bailey
is.
wanted her to do.
A pivotal and potentially regrettable moment for Tiffany Stratton.
She like, bitch, really? I'm gonna call this one the blonde leading the blonde. Well, you wanted this hoe on the team, just like I planned. Charlotte Tiffany showed where her Charlie lie right here. So what, we're gonna have a backstage brawl now? Yeah, we're gonna have a backstage brawl. Bitch, what the hell?
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bailey was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs. A strong, capable woman shaping our future.
Oh, God.
I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
Gag me with a spoon.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bailey needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
This is also awkward because of everything that happened to them prior to Mania.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let's you and me take this to SmackDown. A stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me, facing off? I'll be there.
Awkward. The lines have... She's like, what? The lines have been drawn in the sand. Yeah, this isn't the best storyline out of all of them so far, if I'm being honest. Oh, God.
Tiffany Stratton.
Try not to
getting a warm
barf.
welcome from this home crowd.
The fuck is she wearing? Yet another costume from Charlotte Flair.
Behold the unparalleled excellence that is Charlotte
Here you go.
Flair.
And her opponent from the
No one cares. No one cares.
Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting
Attempted
a few
to-
licks on
attempt.
Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty. Oh. Knife edge chop.
So what the hell made that chop different from the first three?
Into the knee drop.
On a big boot by Charlotte. And that has Tiffany searching for answers.
She's got to let it roll off her back.
Gonna have her searching for her teeth.
This is an unyielding attack from Charlotte.
Tiffany's toughness needs to kick in here.
Knee drop.
That was nasty. So precise. Transition right into the pin.
Raising the shoulder.
Early 1 count, just to wear her down a bit. Bang. Knee right on target. Ooh.
Hooked up. Oh, look at the power.
Come on.
She saw that.
It's actually very disgusting being Charlotte Flair, if I'm, if I'm being honest. It's just like the amount of shit I get away with. It's like crazy.
The Queen is holding the leverage in this match.
Bam. And she finds an answer to Charlotte.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
Boom.
And it's like she didn't even earn it. It's like, oh, her name is Flair. She's got some athletic talent. Well, push her to the moon.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Tiffany Stratton is trash.
Since 1999, SmackDown has taken over the weekly airwaves, no matter the night or the channel.
Look at this. Not looking like an athlete that wants to compete at all.
What the fuck is this?
Looking more like a chicken to me.
A rolling fireman's carry.
I have no idea what just happened.
Standing moonsault.
Not only does the standing moonsault physically hurt, but it's got to bruise the ego too.
Flair retaliating.
Drop kicked all the way to the floor.
It's like, what do you expect? I'm Charlotte Flair.
The Queen
And I get away
WWE
with
Universe
everything.
to take all in to experience the
I get
glory
away with
that is her
murder.
presence.
And she's sent right into that corner.
Trying to find out what this whole signature is. Wow. Wow.
Standing moonsault.
It's like, even when I miss, I still hit the moves because I'm Charlotte Flair. Oh, wait, that was her signature. So her signature is that she misses a moonsault and then hits a moonsault. It's a bit much.
Charlotte Flair showed why she's the queen of WWE, welcoming Tiffany.
She showed why
back
she's
with a
overpushed.
hard-fought victory.
This was a match of mutual respect.
With your respect, Tiffany ain't do shit. It's like, hey, I beat your ass tonight, huh?
That match was a blast,
It
Charlotte.
really wasn't.
It's been a while since I've had that much fun.
I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it, considering it didn't go your way this time.
Guess I can still learn a few things.
Don't sell yourself short. I bet if you didn't feel guilty about laying me out last week, you'd have definitely come out on top.
This is so lame.
Maybe. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, that was the first real match I've had since joining Mutiny.
That doesn't surprise me. They've been stifling you, afraid you'd outgrow their control if you realized your full potential.
Because Mutiny time doesn't necessarily mean Tiffy time.
Oh, God.
Exactly. And it is your time. Not just a step away, but to even fight back. If you want to.
Yeah, I do. It's time I stand up and show them they can't define my limits or my destiny. I'm rewriting my story starting today.
Now who's being inspiring?
Oh, God. This is so whack. this continue. What? Why? Can we end this story? Just so you know, tonight's match against Charlotte clarified everything. Never thought much of you anyway. Wow, Tiffany, it's always been clear. You're not cut out for mutiny. We only need the strongest, and that's not true. This is like I'm trying not to throw up. It's like, oh my god, like oh my god, oh my god, like
No,
ew.
I had forgotten how amazing those outfits were, Charlotte. Do you keep a wardrobe person on retainer?
Actually, I'd love their number. I'm thinking of getting myself one of those purple ones for when I'm feeling a little extra.
I'm not sure you could pull it off, but I'd like to see that.
Me too. Seriously, though, convincing Tiffany to leave Mutiny and join us? That's huge.
They thought they had someone special in Tiff, but they're gonna find out that they just lost someone irreplaceable.
We're happy to have her on board. She's a game changer.
No, she's
Not to
really
mention you too, of course.
It is great. But are we just gonna sit around and celebrate, or are we gonna talk about how we get ready for Survivor Series? What's the plan?
Go to Raw.
I'm heading over to Raw to get us one more ally.
Good idea. We can use all the help we can get. Just make sure whoever you find is worthy.
I'll do my best to get someone who makes us all look as good as you two.
A bunch of useless Charlotte. How did I get natty attire? A bunch of useless Charlotte Flairisms. Yeah, it's time I picked the Mac. Because I already did Jey Uso. Pause. I already chose Cody Rhodes. And I've already chosen Seth freaking Rollins. So all that's left is the Mac.
Pierce told me you and your partner are the ones to talk to about Survivor Series. Well, there's no need for a big discussion. I'm in.
That sounds a lot more like a demand than a request.
It's not a demand. It's the way you're gonna win. If there's a man in WWE who can tear down CM Punk and everything he represents,
Here we go.
it's me.
I'm not even sure you could draw him out, though. Punk's been hiding down in Orlando, surrounded by his army of followers. It's a fortress.
Brother, trolling cowardly moron Punk is one of the great joys in my life.
Wow.
I'll get him so mad, he won't be able to resist coming out of his spider hole.
How are you going to do that? It's going to take more than simple name-calling.
Okay. Remember when Punk had a midlife crisis and became a failed MMA fighter?
Wow.
Yep. Not his finest hour.
Nope. And you know he just lies awake at night, stewing in his failure. Now you put me on your Survivor Series team, I'm gonna revisit his little foray into MMA to show him how a real fighter takes care of business.
Damn. That would drive Punk nuts.
So what do you say? Ready to roll with me all the way through Survivor Series?
Let's roll and troll.
Man, I am so ready to troll CM Punk. I just wish I could see the look on his face when you rake him over the coals.
Great! Then grab yourself some popcorn and a seat at the backstage monitor, because I'm gonna go out there and prove that MMA is just one more thing that I do better than cowardly moron Punk.
Actually, Drew McIntyre's voice acting is really good. Army of Punkness. Oh, not Raw Underground. Not the Underground.
Drew McIntyre sporting a different look for this MMA rules match.
Why do we still have the sword entrance in the game? Why is he dressed like that?
And guys, do you believe in miracles?
What the fuck is this? Why is it pink? What the hell?
not really fond of most local competitors, but this is more like it. What was this guy's MMA record, Saxton?
0-12 in professional fights and 1 draw that was overturned to a loss.
Of course.
Not Adrian. Not Adrian Buck.
The following is an underground match. The only ways to win are by knockout or submission. Introducing first, from Ayers.
This is only interesting because I've never actually done an underground match.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Adrian Buck.
What's Adrian Buck?
Drew McIntyre is taking a shot across CM Punk's bow with this MMA-style match, a
Wow.
tire and all. And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood
Oh,
pressure.
no. Beat Adrian Buck by knockout or submission.
God. Precision knee. Oh, ouch.
Oh,
That was a rough fall to the ground. The battle cry.
Gentleman
Scottish Warrior
Drew.
emanating from McIntyre. He'll take things into the ring.
Hey, that's
Right
jiu-jitsu.
back at him. Oh, moonsault.
Incredible agility. No way. Someone that size is not supposed to be able to do a moonsault like that.
Sit out jawbreaker. You can pick up your teeth in the 3rd row. Look at this double leg drop. Ah, stops the legs.
Oh, for the love of Christ.
Looks like the Moonalock.
The bridge is in.
This boy a little aggressive.
Moonalock, an incredible resolve to break free.
And oh my God, what a fall.
Wow.
Look at the power. Suplex to.
Okay, I just...
Suplex to the floor.
This isn't
Moving into
working.
the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
What the fuck? I can't beat him.
Snap DDT. Constant pressure being
He's like
put on
faster to every
Drew's gonna
move.
cut off at the knees at every turn.
I should have never picked Drew McIntyre.
Just cranking the head.
All right, hold on now. We gotta redo this. Where's restart the match? This is ridiculous. He's like beating me out or.
CM Punk's bow with his MMA style match, attire and all.
And you have to think it's going to send Punk's blood pressure through the roof. Oh, sent crashing right into the ring post.
Side kick finds the mark. Oh. Uh-oh. This is not going to be pretty. Just punishing the leg. Oh, he timed that counter well. Clothesline.
All right,
Vicious kick.
so we're already off to a better start.
Of their opponent.
The disrespect can be tasted in their mouth.
Ooh, sharp kick.
Countered right when it was needed.
As the arm wringer.
Seriously?
And met with a right hand.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Point of the elbow finds the mark. Boom!
Dominating shoulder tackle.
McIntyre's just so dominant.
Yeah, Buck's got to slow down this
That's
assault.
real MMA.
And a stomp to the gut.
Ooh! Ah, kick! Nasty kick.
And avoids taking any damage.
Forget all your jiu-jitsu. I'm gonna kick your ass with the wrestling.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a
Try,
statement.
run.
He's reaching under the ring.
Then you're running like a coward. Wow.
Settling on the kendo stick. No good can come from this.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Uh-oh.
Come
Able to
on.
capitalize capitalized on McIntyre's mistake. Precision knee. Back in the ring. Oh, man. Glass from the Scottish Warrior.
The Claymore.
So it's called. Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior,
And a knocked out Adrian Brock. Better than CM Punk.
Just sent a message straight to CM Punk. And that message is anything you can do, I can do better. Your move, Punk.
Drew McIntyre, my old buddy. You crawled out from under your troll bridge to try to call me out again. We've been going back and forth for so long, I can barely remember what got your skivvies in a bunch to begin with. It doesn't really matter though, does it? Because every time you step to CM Punk, you end up red-faced and humiliated. But now I hear you want to be one of WWE's chosen ones at Survivor Series to take out Mutiny. We've all seen how you excel as a chosen one.
Yeah.
There can be only one, and you ain't it, Drew. You want CM Punk so bad? Well, you're gonna get your wish when CM Punk shows up at Raw next week, looks you in your creepy eyes in the middle of that ring and slaps that dumb beard off your doofus face. Again.
Well, that sounds personal. So basically, we be trolling.
Do you see Punk's rant? You've definitely got him riled up.
That was the plan.
It's good to have him off his game. But when Punk says he's showing up here to confront you tonight, I would assume there's going to be some kind of mutiny trap.
Well, that's the safest bet you're ever gonna make. Here's the thing. If he springs a trap on me, he'll probably pop his shoulder out of his socket, so I'm not terribly worried.
Wow.
Punk may be made out of fine china, but Mutiny has plenty of badasses on their roster, and they could come from anywhere. So I'm still gonna watch your back.
Good man. You watch for Mutiny backstage, I'll meet Punk in the ring. If this goes right, that little creep isn't gonna make it to Survivor Series.
It's now got a parking lot brawl, or are we going straight to the match? We're going straight to the match. Prepare for war. And as we all know, war spelled backwards is your arse.
It's the Scottish Warrior ready to get his hand.
I can't believe we still got the sword entrance in the game. Like, is that really him? Or is this some mutiny nonsense? Look in my eyes.
That's not CM.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, watch he not show up. I know your dreams. I'm the cult of. He didn't even say anything. Like Mussolini. Alright, so since he's not going to actually say anything and y'all can't hear the music, there's no reason to watch him gallivant.
Typical CM Punk. Said he let his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any
Yeah, he
credit,
took
but
a lot of
it was
energy
Drew who
real
started
quick.
the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
And a series of vicious stomps.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought.
Kevin Owens with the evasion. Just a debilitating.
Thought I couldn't fly, big man.
Insulting.
A shot like that to the ego can really shake you up mentally.
He's able to avoid heavy contact.
I've got you hoes in check.
Just mounted with punches and not. Oh, a nasty
I've got the
stop
death
to finish
roll
it off.
sheet
Kick
that'll
lands.
break your neck. Hit a claymore on KO on the center of the entrance.
Slam, making it look easy.
On the center.
We're
Wait,
seeing pure
hit a
aggression
claymore
from
on
McIntyre.
the center
Drew
of the
exhibiting all
entrance
his
ramp.
power and force.
Dodges out of the way. German suplex. Going behind for the waistlock.
Able to pry out and gain control around the waist.
That's real wrestling.
Go.
Down to the mat and gets into a headlock position. What a punch! Owens at the mercy of his opponent. Owens is getting shut down at every turn. Got drilled with a devastating knee strike.
We've just proven that's real wrestling over in Scotland.
Kick to the gut. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Owens taking yet another punishing attack there.
Yeah, McIntyre putting as much power as he can behind
Wow.
his offense. Owens is going to look to press on the advantage.
What will that prove to be the chance he needs in this match?
I thought he was gonna dive on me.
Moves from the ring to the outside.
Drives a foot into the stomach. Vicious, downright savage club right there.
Getting dangerously close to our announce table.
Great presence of mind by McIntyre.
Suplex. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
See, it has to be me hitting him with the claymore on the floor on the other side of the ring. It can't be on top of the stage, like, because there's a 10 count. That would take too long.
He beats the count. Barely.
Foot to the belly.
You beat it like the rent is due
Devastating than the last.
when you mess with Drew.
He saw that being telegraphed.
Boo hoo hoo.
Effective dodge there. Vicious right forearm.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Check out the power of McIntyre.
Yeah.
Air raid crash.
McIntyre now with an unrelenting attack.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like McIntyre.
Kick it.
No big man.
Kick to the gut.
Double under.
Shot from McIntyre.
There's proof positive that McIntyre has become one of the best talents on this planet.
This is what comes with Drew's seasoned experience.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
That takes them down.
Can anybody do all
Getting
that?
knocked around a bit.
Owens is under the gun.
And he tosses it back in there.
I didn't want to talk. Oh my god, this is gonna be annoying.
And it's McIntyre that goes for the ride. Ooh, great anticipation.
No.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force.
Big knee.
What the hell's the point of hitting him with a claymore
Clothesline. So effective.
on the ramp entrance? Like, why can't I just do it?
discarded out of the ring.
And then I can't even get him in the center. I didn't even do that. Oh, for the love of jeez.
Guys, I think he just got...
Well, that's not it. Send Kevin Owens crawling back to Punk with a few new bruises. Hit a Claymore on KO on the center of the entrance stage.
Busted open.
Oof, yeah, that does not look good.
Can he continue like this?
Getting back into the ring now.
I don't know what he's got in mind heading to the floor here.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Ooh.
Owens was scouted there.
Off the barricade.
It's like I can't do it.
Reversed it. Coming back from the outside now.
Look at Owens, top rope. From the top.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Went Claymore by Drew McIntyre.
Okay, that wasn't it.
Finish things down.
Boom, Michinoku driver.
He avoids the contact.
Clothesline.
What impact.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw. Big splash.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. He gets into the ring.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here. Look at this.
Oh, God. Terrible landing on the outside.
You roll the dice and now could end up with a fractured.
Oh,
Well, let's hope that's not the case. We'll hate to see things end because of that mistake.
Yank right off the apron.
Oh, no.
Bringing this back into the ring. Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count. Sharp clothesline.
I don't get it.
Seeing them fighting on the stage like this is not going to end well.
Ref continues to count. Real risk of things ending right now.
Yeah, there we go.
Connects.
And his stamina's going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this.
This is it. Ah!
And they can't beat the count.
Why is there a count out if you want me to Claymore him up here?
CM Punk sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that
Wow.
Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it
And then he
was Drew who
counters.
started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt. Oof. But here comes the fire.
Holy timed offense there.
And Owens able to reverse it. He finds a counter to nice takedown. Stack them up. Kicks out.
He's looking to get this match won in
Well, we're not going to finish this one before the video's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Ooh. And he avoids what was coming.
Then I can't hit him fast enough. Like, yeah, because that makes perfect sense.
Nice suplex.
I'm the one in control, and I can't hit him fast enough. After he's getting up from getting his ass whooped by me.
Just rubbing salt in the wound now. Making a mockery of your opponent could eventually backfire. That attack made it look like Owens might have picked too big of a fight.
Yeah, as McIntyre was putting that warrior spirit into effect with that. Ooh, kick.
McIntyre with an air raid crash.
Oh, for...
Short clothesline hits its mark. And here's McIntyre sent flying into a rough landing.
I don't even have a claim.
Look at the height all the way down to the floor.
Went for the high risk towards the outside, but it ended up being in vain. Oh, man.
Holy, meet the barricade. Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Oh, strong impact. He's headed to the top now. Uh-oh. Oh, great wherewithal there. From the top. Leaping high.
That was disgusting.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stops. And one more for good measure. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Ooh, stiff kick. Oh, he's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
And he re-enters into the ring.
No, nothing fancy here. Tasting victory.
Backed up.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. Oh, man.
Oh, he flips that around.
Not the 10 beats of the baton.
Count along if you want. The 10 beats of the baton.
Shot after shot after shot. Endless blows.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. He's making his way to ringside now.
Great escape by Owens.
McIntyre turns things around.
He said center.
He doesn't have much time to get back in the ring. Of course. Oh.
This is making me want
Typical CM Punk, sending one of his lieutenants in to fight for him.
Punk promised that Drew would see him in the ring this week, not KO, a.k.a. knock off Owens.
The last thing I want to do is give CM Punk any credit, but it was Drew who started the trolling last week. What we're watching right now is the receipt.
Now lift the power bomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here.
Boom, what a kick. Boom, good defense from him. Oof.
Sharp clothesline.
Oh, and that might be enough to knock some confidence out of Kevin Owens.
Yeah, and after that, McIntyre looked like he's been putting in the extra work.
Well, this could also light a fire under you, make you fight even harder.
It's not looking good for Owens.
Scary to think what Drew has in store next. Oof. Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver. Ooh. Ooh, stinging kick. Kicks to the cranium of their opponent.
Yeah. I was like, that's it.
Professionalism in an attack like that.
neckbreaker. Ooh.
And he reversed this one.
McIntyre gets met with a response.
I didn't mean to do that.
Short clothesline hits its mark. Boom! McIntyre with an incredibly ruthless sequence. Owens.
How did he?
And Owens might just have this.
Very few superstars possess the fortitude to do what we just witnessed.
Very few? How about almost none? This match just went to the next level.
And you have to think that famous temper of Owens is starting to rise. The question is, can he stay out of his own head? Caught the leg. Clothesline takes him down.
I don't understand how he got a finisher up when I was beating his ass.
Rear chin lock, and now just rapid fire punches. Oh, McIntyre holding him at bay. Down across the neck. I can't see this fight going much deeper.
Or he surely doesn't have much left in him. It's like we're looking at The Walking Dead here.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
This is not going to end well. Exploder!
He's climbing the turnbuckles.
Well, I got two finish. I'm about to have two finishers.
And completely missed the mark.
I don't care who you are. You're not the same after suffering a crash landing like that.
Stops that offense from connecting.
I can never get that second one.
The prize fighter looking to have it hooked. Package powerbomb. We might need to consider relocating soon.
Yeah, this fight's getting closer and closer to our table.
Oh! Planning something big here. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
Why do you always throw him against the barricade?
Oh, man. Arm wringer.
Oh, how about a punch?
Counter.
Electric chair.
Counter.
Really?
Yeah, this one is trash, ladies and gentlemen. Don't like. And then he throws him the other way. Ladies and gentlemen, don't pick Drew McIntyre.
In danger of being counted out. Now's the time to get back to the ring.
Owens not afraid.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
Into the barricade.
There we go. We finally got some distance.
Oh, man,
Give me the
he is more
rage.
than fired up right now. Ooh.
Ah, I'm done. I'm done.
To get back to the ring.
So we're gonna finish this next time. We're gonna finish this next time, ladies and gentlemen.
Big amount of salt being added to the wound by KO.
He got in. He got in. Just avoiding the ref's count.
Owens high risk.
Just battering their opponent. Measuring him now.
And the crowd counting is annoying.
He's heading back to the ring.
Turns it around. Boom.
Now watch, as soon as the clock expires, watch I do it.
Buckle up. This is gonna hurt.
Still going.
Beats to the bottom.
Things are heading ringside now.
I don't want to kick him. I want to pick him up. Oh my god. There we go. And then he tried.
McIntyre gets met with a response. Well placed elbow to break up the maneuver. He quickly slides into the ring. Going outside. What's he got planned here?
Pick him up. Jesus Christ.
Caught off guard with a sharp knee.
Kevin Owens with the torture rack. Oh, into the neck breaker.
Back into the ring here. Got to get back into the ring quickly. Otherwise, this match is over. And back in before the referees count.
Uh-oh, hazardous part of town here on the apron. Back suplex on the apron.
Making his way to the top here. From the top. Elbow drop. Good lord. Draped across the top rope. Clubbing forearm. And he goes crashing to the outside.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
Look at this! A slingshot cross body!
Went straight to the outside and landed right on the target.
A textbook example of high risk, high reward right there.
Ooh, Glasgow kiss from Drew McIntyre.
Drew's competition knows he's in the deep waters now, and McIntyre is the king shark.
Oh, ouch.
He's got to make...
Drew is setting him up for the Claymore. That'll take his head.
What the hell?
That's Lexus King!
Oh, we've got another CM Punk out here.
Gigi Dolan out of nowhere with a high knee. And here comes KO to direct traffic.
Yeah, we finally did it. That was actually annoying.
McIntyre apart. I don't like the looks of this. Go to sleep.
Wow.
Clearly, they're sending a
I look like
message
Becky Lynch, not
from
Gigi
CM
Dolan.
Punk.
Insult meet injury. GG Punk's got Drew McIntyre.
It's not even Gigi. That look like Becky Lynch.
Is anyone in the locker room going to stop this mutiny assault?
This is a major setback in the war against mutiny.
And Punk didn't even need to show up.
Drew McIntyre called out CM Punk, and now he's been beaten up by
Okay.
the whole army of them.
Totally wasn't worth that. Like, they could have jumped me anywhere. I didn't have to be on. I didn't have to go through all that Claymore crap on the stage. Like, oh well. Well, that was annoying as all hell. I'll be back to confront my peers. So till next time, ladies and gentlemen, how about this, bitch?